Okay, so we have a few things going on today. I know my last video was kind of like a hodgepodge of things. This video is going to also be kind of a hodgepodge of things because I have a few things that I want to share with you. First off, my last few videos apparently have not been up to my usual quality. I did not realize that when I was exporting my videos from iMovie, which is where I usually upload them to YouTube, that the quality changed. I don't know if there was an update to iMovie or something, but when I try to upload directly to YouTube, it now only lets me upload at 360p, which I didn't realize. I didn't think to check it because I didn't think anything had changed. But yeah, so my last few videos have not been good quality. I now know how to fix that. It's going to take me longer to upload videos now, unfortunately, but my videos going forward will now be back in 1080p. So it's a good thing my last couple of videos weren't really like skincare or makeup videos, so that way, I don't know, you didn't miss anything. It was just me like talking shit. But yeah, that's really the only house cleaning thing we have. Also, thank you for the fabulous response on my last couple of videos. Always love it when you guys come and engage with me, and you know, that video got a lot more support than I thought it would, because you never know putting out stuff like that, how it's gonna go over. So anyway, that is the first thing. So we've got a new foundation I want to play with today, one that you'll probably be surprised that I bought and am playing with. We've got a new Detox Market bundle that I thought I would just share with you really quickly and my thoughts on it. And I've got a limited edition box from the Clean Beauty box that's got some pretty exciting stuff in it, stuff that I like. My cat is playing with a little puff, you know, those like little puff balls, like art puff balls. He loves those things. He like is just obsessed. Okay, so I'm not wearing makeup because we're going to be doing a foundation video. So I saw that Kjaer Weis launched a new foundation. Initially, I wasn't super interested, but then as I kept seeing ads for it, I got more and more interested. I know I got influenced by the ads because nobody has played with this yet. I don't know that they sent it to any influencers, not that I could find anyway, or not that any have reviewed it. So we've got the Kjaer Weis liquid Invisible Touch Liquid Foundation. So the last few videos that I've posted, or the last two videos that I've posted, I have actually been wearing the Kjaer Weis Cream Foundation, which I don't know how I really feel about this. It doesn't really seem that great for my skin type. I don't like the coverage of it, but I've also been breaking out a lot because, well, I picked at my skin. I had a stressful couple of days at work and I just sat there and I like picked at my skin. So that's what all this is. That's what all this is. So we'll see how this works on broken, not fabulous skin. Because, you know, most people who are going to demo this are going to have perfect skin. And how many of you guys have perfect skin? Probably not that many. So yeah, let's go over this first. So this is the Kjaer Weis liquid. I've already forgotten the name of it, even though I could just look over there. It's the liquid foundation. Well, this says the Invisible Touch Liquid Foundation. So it comes in 24 shades, so it is an upgrade to their shade range from their cream foundation. I forget how many their cream foundation has, but it's not nearly as many. Though there does, looking at it on the website, it does seem like there's an equal distribution of like light to medium, deep shades, but I know that there's accounts out there that'll do like shade analysis that'll tell us how it really looks. So it's certified organic, light to medium coverage for all skin types, it says. Created after years of customer demand, Invisible Touch Liquid Foundation is a serum-like formula that builds from light to medium coverage. Use a little for a fresh-faced, luminous glow. Add more for a natural-looking medium coverage that smooths, evens, and perfects. It's super gentle on skin and has a long-lasting, hydrating, comfortable wear thanks to the addition of ingredients like organic, certified organic chamomile water, hyaluronic acid, and a blend of cold-pressed oils and natural waxes. And the Kjaer Weis exclusive ingredient, Discoria batatas, known as root of light. I have no idea what that is. All right, so ingredients, it does have the chamomile flower water. It does have coconut alkanes. So if you're sensitive to coconut, I'm not really. Almond esters, rose hip, olive, jojoba, sunflower. It has the, what is that, light? What is it called? Root of light. It's got that in there. Hyaluronic acid, a few other things. It does have parfum fragrance. Yeah, it definitely has a scent. So if you're sensitive to scent, keep that in mind as well. So you start by shaking the bottle well, as a lot of serum foundations, which I actually don't mind. I kind of like them. For light coverage, 3 to 4 drops on the back of your hand. Apply with fingertips, a damp sponge, or a dense bristle brush. Start in the center of your face and work your way out to the hairline to build a light, smooth application. We always recommend starting with a light hand and build up more coverage where needed. For additional coverage, add 1 to 2 more drops of foundation. Karen's tip, or Kirsten's tip, whoever that is. Prepping your skin is the most important step for a flawless and long-lasting look. I recommend applying a few drops of the beautiful oil. Let them soak for 5 minutes and start concealer or foundation application. So I have been using oil with this because this is definitely a product that you need to use. Like, you need to use it on sort of like greasy skin. So in my experience with this one, you definitely need to use this one on oily skin. Use it with an oil, mix it with an oil, something, because when you try to apply it on not oily skin, it doesn't apply very well. But then the oil, I feel like sort of, I don't know, shears the coverage. I don't know. I didn't know that this one also suggested an oil, which I would have changed my skincare if I knew that was the case. I used a moisturizer, which really doesn't play well with an oil. It's the Florin B moisturizer. I like the moisturizer, but it doesn't play well with oils. I've tried using oils underneath it, on top of it. It just doesn't play well with oils. So if you like using oils, I don't know. When I do my review, keep that in mind. But I'm not wearing an oil. I'm not going to put an oil on because it sort of makes my face feel... I don't know what the correct word is, but I don't know. It doesn't work that well with an oil. So we'll see how this goes without one. So I'm gonna shake it up. So I have the shade Silken, which I actually don't know how well of a match it is for their shade Silken in the cream foundation. Because when I open this, it seemed kind of light. My cats are gonna fight behind me, just watch. Yeah, it seems like it's more light and more yellow. Okay, enough. All right, so here's the shade Silken in the cream foundation, and then here's the shade Silken in the liquid foundation. So I thought they were going to be like a direct match for each other, but they're not. So I don't know, keep that in mind if you're ordering this. If you are a shade of the Kjaer Weis foundation in the cream foundation, it probably won't correlate to the liquid foundation. I don't know. It seems to blend in okay, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to put a few drops. Okay, let me just talk about this real quick. It's $48 on its own, but if you want the special cap, which I feel like really is the main selling point of Kjaer Weis, is this like luxury, because I mean the products inside really so far haven't wowed me to where I think like, oh my God, yes, this is worth $58 or however much this is. It's definitely the packaging. You know, the packaging is where, and this is what I talked about, I think in my overhyped brands video. I did mention Kjaer Weis, and you know, a lot of people were like critical of that. They were like, well, you haven't even used it. How can you say it's overhyped? Well, now I'm trying it and I still think it's overhyped, but we'll get to that when I talk about like, I bought some other Kjaer Weis things to try. We'll get to that at a little later time. But yeah, if you want the top, which I didn't buy obviously, just like the little cover that goes over this so it looks all pretty on your vanity, it's $30 extra. So if you want the whole foundation experience, it's $48 for the foundation and $30 for the metal top. You guys. All right, so I don't like this dropper already. It doesn't really seem to dispense product that well. I barely have like a few drops on the back of my hand. So this dropper doesn't seem the most fantastic. So I'm taking, I don't know, 5 drops. I'm gonna take a foundation brush. I'm going to, it does say start from the middle of your face and then work your way out. All of the ads show people doing this with their fingers, but I want to use a brush. So the scent is definitely pretty strong as you're putting this on, which I'm kind of surprised because I don't think the cream foundation has a scent. No, the cream foundation is scentless. So people who love the cream foundation who wanted to try this are probably going to be pretty disappointed that they put a scent in this foundation. It's pretty strong too. I should have done like a proper before shot, but there was enough of my face without. There's enough footage of my face without the foundation. Okay, so that's like 5 drops, sort of buffed from the center of my face out. With a brush. I didn't use my fingers or a sponge or anything like that. So it does, it gives pretty light, sort of natural glowy coverage. I mean, because what I prefer in a foundation is for my skin to kind of show through, even if my skin is like having a rough time. I just kind of like that skin look. I feel like this achieves that. I'm gonna add a couple more drops to places like my chin, which is really broken out at the moment. It doesn't seem to cover, you know, acne particularly well, but most serum foundations don't. Especially these are like pretty broken because I've picked at them quite a lot. Truth be told. The color match seems to be fine though. You know, it looks super yellow, but it blends out. It blends out pretty well. I have no idea if they plan on offering samples. I saw a lot of people asking about that and no response to any of those people. All right, so that's mostly 1 layer, 2 layers around this area. I really like it. Sorry to say. I do like it better than the cream foundation. I just don't think the cream foundation is necessarily for my skin type. It's, I mean, it's nice and glowy, but I haven't found a way to apply it that I actually like. It like applies patchy, or if you don't use like, you know, enough oil, it applies funky to your face. I might add a little bit more to like my forehead. Just do like 1 more drop. You really don't need that much. The dropper just sucks on it though. It's not very good dropper. Just doesn't dispense product how I like. All right, so I think that's about it. So let's get up close and personal so you can sort of see. I don't really see it sitting in my pores, which is usually an issue with serum foundations. I can only get so close before it stops focusing. It doesn't look patchy to me. And yeah, I'm putting this on early enough in the day. It's 9:15, my kid's at school, so that's why I'm doing this now. So I can do like a check-in later today. I kind of wanted to upload this like earlier in the day, but maybe we'll do like a check-in since there's not really any videos on this foundation right now, so that would be helpful if you're looking at this. So that's what I've got on the foundation. I feel like I should put like the rest of my makeup on and then finish this video. I am gonna set it. I did buy the Weis setting powder. I did buy the Weis concealer, but they forgot to send it to me, so now I'm waiting for that. But yeah, I bought some other things from Weis. I'll probably use them, try them out. All right, so I threw a bunch of Weis stuff on my face because, like I told you, I bought a bunch of stuff because I'm going to be testing them and reviewing them. You'll probably see that in a few weeks once I get like a real feel for all the products, how I really feel about them. I have preliminary thoughts, but I'll save them. I'll save them. So I will come back at the end of this video and do probably after like 8 hours, 9, so like around 5 o'clock. Whatever time, because I put it on about 9, so I'll give it about 8 hours. So you'll probably see this later in the night, or maybe I'll upload it Saturday or something. But I did set it with the translucent, whatever, the translucent powder. It came in the not special packaging. So Yeah, that's one thing. If you want to try Kjaer Weis, but you don't want to spend the money on like the extra packaging, they now allow you to choose like their red edition, which is still magnetic. And it's still reusable because you can still pop, you know, pop them out back there. But it's a few dollars cheaper, maybe like 10 bucks cheaper, maybe a little bit more than that. So I decided to save myself the money on all of the outer packaging. And then I just bought everything in the red packaging because that's one, I didn't know how I would feel about all this stuff, and I didn't want to have a bunch of really expensive packaging that I could never use again if I decided at the end that Kjaer Weis is not really for me. And I did have a couple of things, you know, a couple of packaging. I did buy Elia is still having a 50% off sale on some of their Kjaer Weis stuff, but I don't know how old it is, and that sale's been going on for a while because that's when I bought these things. I bought the cream foundation, and I bought a blush that was bad when I got it, and then I just replaced it with a different blush, which I do like this color. I think this is Above and Beyond, or Up and Away, I don't know, something. But yeah, so I did set everything with this. It did take away some of the luminosity, but not too much. There's still some there, and then the highlighter. Anyway, so we'll revisit the foundation at the end of this video. First, let's go over the Detox Market Fall Bundle. I definitely have some thoughts. You can see from my face, you probably know what my thoughts are. There are a couple of things in here that are pretty exciting, but then there are some things that I wish, I don't know, wish were different. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products, and they're actually all full size. Yeah, they're all full size. I'm pretty sure this is a $286 value that you get when you spend $200 or more at the Detox Market. So if you've been saving, you know, a large purchase for one of their bundles, because they do the bundles 3 times a year, and any of this is of interest to you, add $200 worth of stuff to your cart, and then this will be automatically added. So let's talk about the things that are in here. So there's the Audacité, a bioactive rose gommage. I'm kind of surprised to see this in here because I'm pretty sure this has been featured in a detox box, I don't know, not too long ago. And I feel like I just got one of these recently, or maybe I didn't, I don't know. But yeah, there's a full-size one of those in there if you've been wanting to try it. I can't really get the gommage thing with this. The only gommage product that I've really tried that actually works is the Iuna one. That one is just so good. But this still has like papaya and pineapple and hyaluronic acid, so it's still going to exfoliate and hydrate your face even if you have to remove it with like a damp washcloth or something. If you can't get the gommage to work, you can still use it as a hydrating mask, so it still works in that way. But yeah, so that's in there, full size of that. There's also a full size of the Pi Perfect Balance Blemish Serum, which is copaiba and zinc. I just talked about Pi and how I'm really not interested in like trying any more from Pi, so I'll probably give this to my husband. But this is what this one looks like. So it's a full size again. What's in it? It does have lemon fruit water, glycerin, orange peel, lemon peel. I'm not seeing any hyaluronic. Oh, yep, there's hyaluronic acid in it. So it should be somewhat hydrating. Feels more hydrating than the redness serum that they've got. I don't know, maybe I'll give it a little bit of a try. So apply a pump all over clean skin or directly onto blemishes. If extra hydration is required, follow with oil or moisturizer. Well, those aren't hydrating products. Okay, so yeah, maybe I'll give that a try. Maybe I'll give it to my husband, but that's in there if you are interested in that product. I'm pretty sure this is their old packaging because Pi did just upgrade, or they did just update their packaging. So I'm pretty sure that's the old. This is old packaging. Maybe that's why it's in here. Okay, so then there's a full size of the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Masks. Whew, that bag that it comes in is very fuzzy. This is one of the products that I'm actually pretty excited about because I need a new deep conditioner. So have I tried any Briogeo? I'm actually not really sure. I'm pretty sure this is fragranced though. Yeah, it definitely smells like a salon. So it says it contains like a unique blend of coconut, avocado, sweet almond, and argan oil, and hair essential vitamin B5 and biotin to revitalize dry, damaged hair, to look and feel visibly healthier and stronger, fortify hair against future damage, and enhance shine and moisture. So yeah, I've been needing a new hair mask because the one I have is almost out. So I'm actually pretty excited to see this. I don't mind the fragrance or anything like that. And Briogeo, I'm pretty sure is a pretty good brand. You know, besides the fragrance, I'm not really seeing anything in here that is too concerning, but we'll give it a try. I'll let you know my thoughts on it, you know, once I've tried it for a while. We have a couple of makeup things. This is sort of makeup, but it's sort of not. This is the Kahina Lip and Face Balm. Let's focus on the balm, not me, please. So it's just a, I've tried this before. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice lip balm, pretty decent size. It'll be nice for the winter. It smells pretty good. I like the Kahina product, so that one's a good one. That one's a good one that's in there. Then we have a couple of makeup things. So we have the Well People Hypnotist Eye Pencil in brown. So brown eye pencil. And then we have the Vapor lipstick, the high voltage lipstick in Adore, which has carmine in it. So I cannot use this one. But I'll show you the color of it if that is not a concern to you. There's only one of the high voltage lipsticks that doesn't contain carmine, and that's the shade, pretty sure it's Kjaer. I do have that one. I haven't tried it yet though. I should pull it out. Okay, so the last thing in here is from Pure Soma. It's the Revive Coffee Body Polish for deep firming and toning. So one bag is one treatment, so you can buy them like this. I don't think this is one that I've got. I've got a lot of the digital detox ones, and so I'm not sure if this is one that I've got. Maybe it is, but there's that in there. I love Pure Soma. So I'm a little half and half on this bundle. There's a couple of, you know, good, interesting things in here. Like these are the things that I was the most excited about. You know, brown liner. There's a nice lip balm in here. Depends how you feel about these products. The only thing that's really disappointing in here is just this, because it has carmine in it. That's the only reason. If this was a lipstick that didn't have carmine in it, I might be a little bit more excited about the bundle. But yeah, if you're interested in any of these things, if any of these things are things that you've been wanting to try, or maybe you know, need some like restocks of like hydrating masks or deep conditioners or lip balms or something like that, and you have a large cart of things at Detox Market that you want to buy, that is something that is available. If you spend $200 or more, this will just automatically add to your cart. Okay, so then we have the limited edition Shine On box by Clean Beauty Box. They've done a couple of these limited edition boxes. This is the first one that they've sent to bloggers. Usually they don't send these out, but I guess they worked with the companies to send these to the bloggers. This one is exciting if you like Evolve. I do like Evolve. It's one of the hair care brands that I do really enjoy. So it comes with 3 full-size products. There's the Ultra Shine Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner, and then the Smart Start Leave-In Conditioner, which is good. I've been through countless bottles of the Smart Start Leave-In Conditioner. I like the volume one, but I do like this one as well. So it's nice to have that on hand. And I actually just ran out of the conditioner and I'm almost out of the shampoo. So it is nice to have those things. So there's 3 full-size products, 26 for the shampoo, 28 for the conditioner, and 26 for the leave-in conditioner. And then there's a little deluxe sizes of the Smart Finish Polishing Balm and the Ultra Repair Reconstructing Mask. The Reconstructing Mask is not vegan. It does contain silk. So keep that in mind. I'll probably just be giving that to my sister or something like that, because that's one I won't use. So I'm pretty sure the box is $68. If that's something that you're interested in, I'll leave it linked down below. If you need some new hair care, or you really like Evolve and you like a deal. The last thing that I've got is from Skylar. They came out with some new hand sanitizers. I just thought I'd shout this out real quick since they did send it to me. So they sent me a full size and then 3 trial or deluxe or travel, whatever. So they have a hand sanitizer gel. I think it comes in 2 different scents now, or maybe 3, or maybe more, because there's other ones here. But this is the hand sanitizer gel in Sun Shower. So it is jasmine tea and lemon leaves with nourishing witch hazel. So it does have 62% ethyl alcohol. It does have fragrance in it. They use their fragrance, which is in their, you know, perfume. It's got water, witch hazel, carbomer, and then aminomethyl propanol, which I actually haven't done any like research on or anything. So if you're interested in hand sanitizer, if that's something that you are looking for, and you don't mind fragrance and you like the Skylar fragrances, that is something that's out there. And then they sent the beach house, or pink sky and beach house, and then sun shower in like the little travel sizes. So I don't actually know if these are available to buy. If they are, I'll link them below, but I know you can buy the big sizes. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I haven't used hand sanitizer once during this whole corona thing, pandemic thing. I don't prioritize hand sanitizer. I do just, wash my hands. You know what? I don't even wash my hands more than I did before, because I know that this is going to probably be unpopular opinion, but I trust my immune system. So far it's worked out. And if I did get sick, I trust my immune system will help me through. I'm not doing anything special. When I'm out and I'm forced to wear a mask, I will wear a mask, but most of the time I'm staying in my house anyway, so I'm not really exposed to that many people. My kid goes to school, but so far he hasn't come home sick. When he was sick, I don't know, maybe once a month before all this, he'd come home with a cold or whatever. He's been in school now for almost 2 months and hasn't come home sick so far, so that's good. I did send him to school with his own, like hand wash. I sent him with the cosmetology because otherwise they use like the Dial or, whatever else they use. We use the cosmetology hand soap here at home. I did hear that Olivia was coming out with a hand soap though, which I do really like, the Olivia brand. So keep an eye out for that maybe if, you prioritize hand washing over like hand sanitizer. I'm really not one to over sanitize anything. I don't use bleach in my house. I don't use overly harsh cleanse or, like cleaning agents. I really keep hand sanitizer on hand just sort of like for emergencies. Like if we're out at a porta potty or something and there's not like, if somewhere really germy, that's what I keep, hand sanitizer in my diaper bags for, like those like emergency situations. I don't like to use them on a daily basis. I don't prioritize over sanitizing my house or my body or my child or anything like that. So, I just sort of trust our immune systems to, get us through. Whether you agree with that or not, that's, it's everyone's, I'm not telling anybody else what to do. This is just what we're doing. If you have negative comments about that, maybe just leave a dislike and keep them to yourself. I don't know. But that's how I'm dealing with what's going on here. Oh, I knocked all these corn, styrofoam things all over the floor. So, okay, that's all I've got for right now. I will come back in 8 hours-ish and show you, how the foundation looks. You can obviously still see my skin through it. You can still see my breakouts, but I really like the way that it looks, honestly. I don't mind that my skin shows through. I'm really not one for super full coverage. I really like natural skin looking finishes, and I really like this one. Which kind of hurts me to say a little. We'll see about the rest of the Kjaer Weis stuff though. So I'll be back in a few hours and I will show you what it looks like. Hopefully I won't touch my skin too much. Okay, it's 4. So it's been 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 hours. I'm just ready to do this and edit it. So it hasn't actually moved that much. I've touched my chin a bit because that's where I'm breaking out the most. So it's worn off the most from my chin. It's worn off a little bit around my nose because I ate lunch, so stuff around my mouth is worn off. I was wearing their lip gloss too, and that's, totally gone. But I was watching a couple, while I was working, I had some YouTube on, and I was watching some funny videos, and I was like crying. But the mascara flaked though. It's the first time I'm trying it, so we'll see how it goes like over time. I'm generally still impressed with how the rest of my face looks though. It doesn't look like it's moved, too much. It hasn't really settled in any lines, at least not on my forehead, where sometimes stuff tends to settle in these like really deep lines that I've got. It's settled a tiny bit, but it's not that bad. And would it be different if I hadn't powdered it? I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to test this, not wearing powder. Though, I kind of have an issue sometimes when, people do wear tests with not how you usually would wear makeup. So like if you're going to test something, test it how you would usually wear it. Like for me, I usually powder over any foundation that I'm using, even a powder foundation. So I don't know. I mean, it depends on the foundation though, and like how dewy my skin actually looks. Like if my skin looks really, really shiny, I'm really going to powder it, but I don't know. It doesn't look bad. I mean, I actually really like it. This, you know, apart from the chin area. Cream eyeshadow hasn't even done that bad either for like not setting that. But again, I'll give you my thoughts on like all the other Kjaer Weis products. Once I get the concealer in the mail, they just put the order in today, and she said they're going to ship it out probably Monday, which is kind of annoying. Just seems their shipping was very, very long. I think I ordered this stuff it took like a week and a half to get here because I didn't order it right as it launched. I waited a couple of days if I really wanted to try it, and then like one night at like 2 in the morning, I got to stop shopping at 2 in the morning. I just decided to place an incredibly large order for Kjaer Weis products to like just test them all, you know, see what all the fuss is about. Is it really worth all of your money? Like, I'm sure you guys want to know. Was it worth all of my money? I don't know. I regretted it, but then I was like, this will be content for a while, right? Because, you know, I spent a lot of money on Kjaer Weis. You guys will get to know my thoughts. So, I mean, first impressions, generally, I do like this. Other serum foundations that I've tried now are the Gressa, which I actually haven't used all over the face on its own. I need to retry that because since I did rebuy it, I did mix it with some stuff before. I did like it that way. The Kosas, which I don't really like on its own. I like mixing it with other stuff again. The Ilia is sort of like a serum foundation that I do really like. The Vapor is like a serum foundation that I do really like. So, I mean, I like this. I like the way my skin looks, first impressions. So I'll give it, I'll probably be wearing all this Kjaer Weis stuff for the next, I don't know, few videos that you guys see, just so I can like really test it and then do like a full brand overview of Kjaer Weis. I mean, I have preliminary thoughts on some of the other stuff, but I'll save it. I'll save it. I mean, preliminary thoughts on the foundation, like my first day of wearing it all day. It didn't even get like too super shiny. You know, there's not, I mean, that's the highlighter. There's not a lot. I mean, my cheeks are generally always really shiny, but I kind of like that. I mean, I think it did really well. So I'll keep you guys updated. We'll do a more thorough review later in October. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Check out any of the other stuff that I talked about if it's of any interest to you. Check out the foundation if it's of any interest to you. Check out, I don't even know what I talked about in this video. I'm going to go edit this and hopefully get it up tonight. But I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.